Hello and welcome to day 17 of the Brew Crew Podcast Advent Calendar Spectacular. And boy, what a treat we have for you guys all today. It's our third time in 17 days that we're going back to Chicago and we're going back to Pipeworks. So today we're doing Pipeworks Karate Cats, and it wasn't until I just started looking at this in the last 5 minutes that it's a blood orange IPA. Holy cats, really. It's 6.99% ABV, and we'll just head right into this. If you're a fan of the show, one thing that you'll know about me is I hate fake orange things. God bless. Orange isn't broken. Orange juice isn't broken. I don't know what scientists or whatever, when they develop Tang or popsicles or Sunkist or whatever. It's like they looked at an orange and they're like, fuck it, we'll just make it the same color, but we'll make it this like toxic, obnoxious taste. So I was excited that this was an IPA, even though I like sours. Just as a diversity of taste or different beers. And looking at the rest of the beers that we have for the next few days, we're kind of all over the place, so it's good. We don't have any repeats, at least in a row, and we have a good diversity or a good offering that are left on the table. Honestly, I don't get a lot of orange in this. If you told me that this was a blood orange IPA, I would call you a liar right to your face. I feel like I've covered Pipeworks quite a bit here, and JT will go over the artwork, and Chuggalos Phil will just be his attractive, smarmy self. Stev will be... Maybe my episode might even be shorter than Stev's. You never know. Gotta stay tuned. Yeah, I feel like the blood orange is a lie. That I think is going to hurt it, because if you're going for a blood orange, I guess it helps me in the fact that I don't care for orange. And orange, 9 times out of 10 in beers is a complete miss for me. There's other fruit out there, and again, unless it's like a puree or something, it's going to be a complete abomination, because again, orange juice, not broken. I like mine with pulp, but the chemical rendition that they put in most beers that advertise orange aren't very good. As an IPA, though, this is a solid IPA. I would guess that this is more of a hazy without looking in the glass. Guess Chuggalo Mikey will pour that out and figure that out later tonight. But it's not shabby. It's a weaker one by Pipeworks standards. Man, so we've had 3 Pipeworks. So like if we just do a microcosm of the 3, so we had the peppermint stout with Rudd vs. Unicorn. And then we had the Curious Visitor sour, which I really liked. That it was that ginger sour that we just had a couple of days ago. The beauty with that beer is that was super polarizing. So I was on the higher end of the scale, and other individuals that are participating in the calendar are on the much lower end of the scale. And those videos and reactions are available on our YouTube page. I just had the opportunity to catch up with the 6, so 6 of these calendars were made. I feel like it was like the One Ring almost from Lord of the Rings. The 6th calendar, the individual is a few days behind, like hasn't even had that AleSmith 2011, which is lauded, was on a business trip, and unlike Chuggalo Mike, he didn't bring any of his beers with him, so he's still trying to catch up, so he's a few days behind. I'm hoping to get more of his reaction, or at least a conglomeration. We're supposed to be hanging out sometime after the holidays, so I'll put that out because I like collecting the data. Content is king. Sorry, Stacy. So it'll be interesting. I bet next year we're comfortably into the double digits for how many of these calendars that we have to make, and we might even do one in the middle of the year and just come up with a gimmick for that. So yeah, off the top rope, as a blood orange IPA. I don't get the orange. Maybe a little bit of citrus there, but again, it's... I guess I'm not up on my fruit enough to know like if a blood orange is more of a pungent. Off the top rope, I'm going to give this a 3.25. It's a solid IPA. It's the right middle of the road. That peppermint stout wasn't that good. The Curious Visitors was a home run for me. This is between those two, and again, different. So we had a stout, an IPA, and a sour. So different, all from the same brewery. You can tell the craft and care and the combination of hops in this isn't clumsy. It was definitely carefully crafted. But yeah, 325 not going to be memorable. I'm going to remember if I see it in the stores that it's not going to be one to purchase. So I'm glad that this is a one-off. You know, if that's a rating scale, I'm glad I have one of these and not four of these. Where, like, you know, with the Curious Visitors, I wish I had a ton more. I wish I had a pallet. The peppermint stout, like one or two to share with friends, especially around the holidays. This is going to be like, I had it, you know, feather in the cap, if you will, but I can be done with it. But yeah, outside of that, I'll finish the can, and that will be it for this beer. But a couple more days left. Day 18 tomorrow. What's on tap? Oh, it's the Pilsner that rolled underneath my couch and spent a couple hours underneath there as I was frustrated looking for it. Cheers.